want to talk about something else, and I'm trying to think what it is I want to talk about. But there's something I haven't shared on here. I had this cool manifestation story. This happened to me back in October. I was like driving down the street, and here in the city that I'm from, there's this cool little orchid shop on the corner. And I was like driving past it, and I remember being on the phone with my husband, and I was like, man, I really want an orchid. I wonder if the orchid shop's open, because I think it was only certain seasons, but apparently it's open year round. At least I think so. It used to be a fruit stand. And I was like, oh, I really want an orchid. And I just let it go. And one of my favorite colors is purple. And so I wanted a purple orchid. This is very important. Now, a few weeks after, this is now, I think, when did we hang out? November. I was hanging out with my friend, Lucy. Hey, Lucy, if you see this. And I went over to her place, and I walk in to her house, and she's like, hey, happy birthday, belated. Like, let's hang out. We were pickling. We made our, pickled turnips. Yes, we pickle, and it's a blast. So I walk in, she has like this whole spread of like gifts for me, and they're amazing. It's like an orchid, a book, a birthday card, like scratchers, and just amazingness. What else did she give me? I feel like it was like a bunch of stuff. I left with more than what I came with, let's put it that way. And so the craziest thing is, before I even got to her place, I was listening to Abraham Hicks, and I have her CD in my car all times, and they were talking about how when you get into alignment enough, like things you speak for just start coming into your existence easily. And I remember a few weeks, it was like October, I think it was the middle of October, I had mentioned the orchid, and I had just let it go. Forgot about it, let it go. Wasn't even everything. Wasn't even a thought in my mind, I just let it go. And then the beginning of November, it's like, bam, it got gifted to me as a birthday present from a friend who had no idea I had that conversation, who, as I was driving to her home, I was listening to Abraham Hicks, and just talking about how when you just get into alignment, people are just going to see that you're going to be talking about things, and they just come into your existence. That was one. And then I was just telling her, what's crazy is she was telling me how she was at, what is that store called? Starts with the T. I can't remember the name, but anyways, she's at the store, and she sees the orchid, and it was in a black pot, and she was like, no, I want it to be in a purple pot. Like, I'm gonna see if I can switch it out. So she's like asking the cashier or whatever, and he's like, no, I don't think we could do that. And then he asked somebody that's been there for a long time. She's like, yeah, just do it, switch it out. So it's like in this beautiful purple pot with purple blooms on it, and I'm just like, oh my god, purple is one of my favorite colors, as long with blue and purple and green. I really love the rainbow, but like purple and blues and greens have a special place in my heart. And so anyways, I was just thinking, I was just flabbergasted, because I literally told her the same thing. I go, girl, you have no idea. I legit wanted a purple orchid. I was talking to my husband on the phone about this, and the fact that you caught on to the purple one caught your eye. I think I was even wearing a purple jacket that day when I went over to her place, and I was just so thankful and grateful that I got my purple orchid in the way that it came. Like, so it's just a reminder, like, put your wants and your desires out into the ether, let them go, and watch how you don't need to know how they're going to manifest, they just do. And the crazy thing is, there's been times, another thing, on my birthday, like, I had sent out, because my friends were going to come over, my besties, and I was just like outside in the morning, and I was thinking, man, I really want some flowers. Like, if they don't bring me anything, I just want flowers. And they brought me the most beautiful bouquet of flowers too. And I said, that was the day of, I manifested that. Like, They brought me a cake, they brought me a balloon, they brought me flowers, but I was like, all I wanted was flowers. I was like cutting pomegranates off my pomegranate tree, and I was just like throwing it out into the ethers, and they got my message, my telepathic message, so I love it. And we've done that to each other a few times where like they'll want something and I'll show up with flowers like randomly. Like I'll be driving to my bestie's house and I'll just be like, oh, I need to go stop and go get flowers. And it's like we do this to each other. It's weird, but it's normal, like totally freaking normal at this point. And I do that with my husband too. Like I think there was one time he was at work and I wanted cookies and he came home with cookies. I didn't send him a text message, I just threw it out there and thought about him, and he freaking bought me cookies. And I thought, you got my telepathic message. So like this is cool little things that you can do and throw out. So like if you have like connections with friends or family, that's one way you could do it, where like you just think of them and just send a message, and it's like they get a thought and they have an impulse and they act on it. Try it, test it out, tell me how it works for you. But I just wanted to record something about manifesting and like telepathic messages that you can send to friends and family. Like, how has this happened in your life? How has it shown up for you guys? Because I love hearing this stuff, because there's been times my husband has done it to me, and I'll show up with something. He goes, oh, I was thinking about that, I forgot to text you. And I go, I don't know why. I was at work, I thought of you, and I just bought this because I saw it and I thought of you and I thought you'd need it. Or like we'll be sitting down and none of us are talking, and then you just think, oh, let's go have dinner over here. He goes, I was just thinking that. And I said, wow, it's a real thing, guys. It's a real thing. So send out the vibrations, send out your desires, put them out into the ethers, test them out with your loved ones. Doesn't matter, just test it and see how it starts to really, really unravel for you. Hey, that's it. So have a wonderful night. Thank you. Bye for now. Hi guys, thank you again for all of your support and for watching my video. If you made it this far, please hit the notification bell so you're notified anytime I upload any future videos or share anything on YouTube. If you liked this video, hit the like button, please. It helps get this out to other people who may need to hear this message or just want to understand that they're not alone in this world and experiencing the same things. If this resonated with you, please share your experiences below. Hit the comments. I'd love to read that stuff. Let me know where you're from, how you've been, what's going on in your life. I truly appreciate all the love and support. I look forward to interacting with you guys in the future. And again, thank you for all of the support. Until next time, bye for now. Okay, I really